It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hannah Pye and I am an American living in England. Tomorrow is results day. I'm an A-level student. Well, I just finished my A-levels. We'll find out tomorrow if I will be attending Cambridge University in October. That's kind of insane. Oh. So if you don't want to listen to all this jibber jabber, then just look down in the thingy below and I'll give you time stamps for when I get each of my results, because I think I'll get my email from UCAS at some point, and then I will have my filmed reaction of my actual results, and then I'll tell you what I think about my grades afterwards. But I'll try to keep everything else short and sweet. But yeah, look in the caption thing down below, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. So as you're probably aware, coronavirus happened, and so I didn't actually take my exams this year, which means that the schools and the government and everyone in charge had to get a little bit creative in terms of getting us grades, because in America, you get graded throughout the whole year, and every test you take and every homework you do goes towards your GPA. And so when coronavirus happened, it was a little bit more easy to sort out. But in England, you don't find out where you're going to university until you get your grades back from your examinations that you do in the summer. And we weren't in school for the summer, so we didn't take the examinations. And now the schools in off-qual are trying to give us grades that mean nothing because we didn't take any assessments. Yay! Because I didn't take the exam, I have no idea what I'm gonna get when I go in to pick up my results tomorrow. I feel like it would be anywhere from an AAB or A star, A star, A star. But also, it could be even lower. To meet my Cambridge offer, I need to get A star, AA, so we'll see if I actually get that. So if you weren't aware of how they planned on giving out the grades, I'll try to give a little brief explanation now, just so you have an idea of how I got these grades that I'm gonna get tomorrow. So my understanding, our teachers will award us our grades of what they believe we would have achieved in the summer examinations based on work we've done in class and tests and mocks that we've completed, and based on also just improvement, like where they think we'll end up based on our work ethic or whatever. And then after that, they had to rank us against all the other students in our classes, which I think is kind of crazy because you got students in so many different classes, and all the teachers don't see all the students, and there will be students who work at the exact same level. I don't know how they're gonna decide who goes in which place, because maybe that one ranking may cost that student an A star or an A, or whatever grade they need to get into their university. So that's a lot of pressure on the teachers. But so after the teachers have done all this and they send it off-qual to some moderation, which sounds a bit scary. Ooh. What I understand with moderation is that they take into account the two things this teacher sent in. They look at the school's previous performance record and like how many A stars they get per year and A's and B's for each subject, and they look at that distribution. And then they use the other two things, and they put it all in this generator or whatever, and they come up with scores for each student that fits this new the distribution of the school, which is a little bit unfair if you think about it. Because what if this year is just uncharacteristically smarter than previous years, and these students actually deserve their A stars or their A's, and they don't receive them because previous years just didn't get that many A stars, and that's just really unfair, and that hurts them in the long run. And I get a little bit upset when I think about it, but I'm not at a big disadvantage because the school I went to has had good records and previous performance. So I should probably actually tell you what my subjects that I'm actually taking are and what I'm expecting to get, or what my thoughts and feelings about each of my subjects are. So I took maths, for the maths AS, psychology, and chemistry. So the ones that I'm most worried about, for different reasons, are probably all of them. I'm worried about all of them for different reasons. For the most worried, I'm worried about psychology. And I'm not worried about psychology because I haven't done well, but because my school, it's the one subject my school doesn't have as great a record for grades as the other subjects. Like, my school is known for doing very well in terms of math and chemistry and sciences all over. But I'm feeling a little bit less worried about that because I'm pretty sure I got an A star on my mock, and England came out yesterday saying that they're following Scotland's suit, who released grades a little while, like a week or two ago, and there was a lot of uproar because people were getting bad grades and they shouldn't have gotten some of those grades. And so what they did is they took all of the teachers' original grades. England didn't want to do that, so they did the next best thing in their mind. I don't know how they're gonna swing this, but they said, if your moderated grade is lower than your mock grade, your new grade will be your mock grade, if that makes sense. They called it like a 3-tier system because you got your moderated grades, you have your mocks, and then you could do a resit in October or whatever. So I'm not as worried about psychology now, but I was super worried because of this moderation stuff. But as long as they actually do come through and give us our mocks, I should be fine for that class, which gets me the 1A star I need. So that makes me feel a whole lot better about Cambridge. My next one I'm probably a bit worried about is chemistry. The main reason I'm worried about chemistry is because for a lot of year 13, I was actually being predicted a B, which I don't need. I really don't need a B, I really need an A. But right at the end of year 13, I worked my butt off and I actually got an A in my mock. So there you go again. My mock was an A, and so my grade should be lifted up to an A in the moderation, but if it's not, the mock should bring me up to an A. So I really don't have anything to worry about, but I just don't feel like things are gonna work out, you know what I mean? And then I've got math. So math, I was predicting an A star for all of A levels, but I'm slightly worried about it only because I did really bad on my final mock. Like, I know I did quite bad. Like, I don't know what I got because I didn't get the mock back, but I felt pretty horrible about the tests, and yeah. I didn't do a lot of revision for it because I was really focusing on psychology and chemistry. Hopefully I'll get an A star for that, but my mock's not gonna save me there at all. So, and then finally that brings us to further maths, which further maths is a whole thing because I dropped down to AS, and that is why I struggled with my maths mock, because the way my school does it is I took all of maths in the first year and then we did learn further maths in the second year. So I hadn't learned any maths content in the second year, and that's why I did particularly bad in the mock. And I wasn't doing any maths because I dropped down to further maths AS. And so for maybe a month or two leading up to the mocks, I had spent all of my class time, but I spent most of it revising chemistry and psychology because I really wanted to bring those grades up, well, specifically chemistry. All the effort was going to come before the exam, and the exam never happened, so looks like I'll never learn vectors. So math was bad, but it was bad because I dropped down to further maths AS, and I really enjoyed further maths AS, and I probably should have just stayed all the way up to further maths and now everything would be fine now, but I liked all the extra time and it did bring my grade up for chemistry, so I can't complain about that. Don't really know what I'm gonna get for further maths AS because they don't have very much like evidence for my grades, whereas they have for all of my other subjects. So I would really be happy with anything above a C. I don't think I can actually get an A star in AS, but yeah, no idea because I didn't even get a predicted grade throughout the year for the maths AS because my school doesn't give predictions out for AS students. I don't mind if I get a C though, because I think it would be kind of funny to get into Cambridge with a C and be like, obviously be nice to get a good grade, but I have no expectations, it's fine. That would be the biggest surprise I think for the day. Yeah, so that's a rundown of all of the subjects that I'm gonna be looking at my grades for tomorrow. I have decided that I don't want to retake if I miss my grades for Cambridge and Cambridge doesn't accept me. If I don't meet my grades for Cambridge, I do plan to call them and like check, because they have said quite a few times that they will be lenient this year. I don't know. I really don't know. I hate the unknown. It makes me think of the song Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, and I feel like I'm walking into the unknown tomorrow, like, oh, it's not the unknown because I kind of know what's gonna happen, but it's still unknown. I hate, once it's over though, I feel like I'll be so much less stressed and I can just get properly excited. Whenever I watch all the other YouTubers from Cambridge, I watch them and I get kind of excited, but then I feel guilty for being excited because I'm like, I don't know if I've gotten in yet, and like, what if I don't get in and then I've crushed all my dreams? And yeah, my mental space right now is a little bit hectic. After tomorrow, yes. Well, I'm gonna go put a fan on me because I'm super hot, but I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow's a good day. So, goodbye. It is 7:30 and I'm gonna open up my email and see if I've got anything. I just woke up. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. literally nothing. Oh, that's so annoying. Looks like I get to wait another 30 minutes. Okay, well, I will see you at 8. Sign in.
What's that?
Sign in. I'm so bad at my first in there. I would not have done it. Hey, well, sign in. No, just do the exact same thing as me right now. Come on! It hasn't moved yet. No, it's
Loading. You can. Hey!
You got it! I didn't even realize right.
Well done. I'm gonna sleep now.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
Yeah? No, I don't know. I'm on my way to meet my friends at a bakery. And they're not going to school. I'm so excited. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be hard to not walk in and like just be smiling because my heart is pounding so much. Oh, I don't know if you can actually hear me. I've never filmed outside before. I can't even contain myself. Okay, let's see. I've got so excited. I feel like I'm gonna cry now. I feel like it's really just thinking good and I'm just, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, bye. Hello! Okay, I'm back from getting my results. Sorry, my hair is a bit frizzy. It's so humid outside. But yeah, I don't know how much I actually showed you while I was getting my results because it was a little bit hectic and I felt a little bit weird getting my camera out. So I'll explain how I got it. Basically, me and my friends went and had breakfast and then we walked over to get our results. We went over a little bit early and they were actually already open, so that was really nice. But we basically went in, had our hand sanitizer, got in line with our social distancing, went in one at a time, and got my results. Oh, so I got my results, but I got two. So we got this book, Stop Checking Your Likes, Shake Off the Need for Approval and Live an Incredible Life. I'm kind of excited to read it. Yeah. And then I got a student guide to post-16 qualification results summer 2020. So I'll need to take a look through that. And then I got my Charles School Leaderers book, which has things my friends said to me. I'll read mine now actually. If I can find myself. A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, N, N, P, P. Oh, here I am. Okay. So my quotes are, so this is what other people said to me. So, we are never tired. Arg, England. Just someone standing in front of a salad asking it to be a donut. That's my favorite, honestly. Also becoming curiouser and curiouser. I wish you luck in your future. You're very nice and wonderful to be around. And I was so excited when I found out you got an offer to Cambridge. Let's see how quickly you go back to America after uni. From that you can probably tell that I do complain about England a lot and people know that. But yeah, that's my yearbook, and so let's get into my results. So I think, did I show it to you earlier? I'll show it to you now. Can you read that? Basically, I got an A in psychology, an A in chemistry, an A star in maths, and an A in further maths. So overall, I feel happy because I got into Cambridge, but I'm a little bit annoyed with these results. I know that's a little bit something, but what I needed to get into Cambridge, and I have all A's, and that should be all good and happy. But really, I'm just annoyed about my psychology grade because I really think I deserved an A star because I've gotten A stars on basically every single mock I've had, and I got an A star on my last mock. And I thought, so I said earlier in the video that if I got an A star in my mock, then like it could all be that's the grade I would get. But it turns out like they don't actually have it out yet, which makes sense because it only came out yesterday that they were gonna do that. But so if I want that A star, I have to appeal it, but I think the school has to appeal, and I don't know what the process like that is for, and I don't actually need the grade to get into my university. But if I want to tutor, which is something a lot of Cambridge students do, I'll probably want to tutor in psychology, and I want to be able to say I've got an A star because when I was looking for a tutor, that was something my mom was looking for. I wanted to be tutored by someone who got an A star in the subject. And although, like, obviously I can be like, it was quarantine results, which are not normal and do not actually reflect my grade because I really should have. Sorry, I'm just a bit annoyed. Like, I'm happy, I'm super happy. Don't get me wrong, but I think I felt like I deserved an A star in psychology, and I think the A in chemistry is completely fair based on what they had, but I think if I had actually taken the exams, I would have gotten an A star. My dad was actually doing some research, and last year they didn't do very well in terms of grades for chem. Well, they did fine, but just basically a lot of people who got A stars missed that and got A's. And so this year in chemistry, they put a lot of effort into us to make sure that we would get A stars. Basically once a week after school for an hour, we would go through past paper questions and go through different sections, and they just taught us a lot of extra exam technique, and they were getting us ready. Like, they wanted to make sure we all got A stars, and they were prepared, and I felt prepared, and that's why my grade went up so much because of that and all the other effort I put in. And I think I would have continued putting that effort in. I think I would have gotten an A star. I'm not as mad about chemistry because there's nothing I can do about it, mainly because I didn't get an A star in the mock, and so there's no proof of that. But the psychology, they have so many proofs that I should have gotten an A star, and sadness. And then obviously I can't complain about maths because I got an A star and an A because I can't get any higher for the further maths A. I think it's funny that I got A in the further maths because I was like, I could get a C. But I think the reason I got an A is because looking at statistics, it looks like almost every single year, every further maths AS student at Charwell gets an A. But it's weird because I don't feel like I fully learned the whole content or any of it. Like, I feel like I'd done surface level and then I was gonna really learn it for the exams, which I said earlier. So bits of my math knowledge a little bit missing, but I have an A and an A star to show for it. But I can't complain about that, and I am happy. I'm very grateful for all my results, and I'm grateful that I've gotten in where I want to, and yeah. So now that I've gotten into Cambridge, you will be able to see my videos in the future of me vlogging my Cambridge journey. I am so excited to share that with all of you guys. My plan is just to have weekly vlogs just to remember my time at Cambridge, because it's gonna be a good time, hopefully. Or will be a weird time because, well, I'll be slightly quarantined. Good luck to everyone who is going through clearing, and congratulations to all of you who have gotten your results and are going to the uni that you want, because it's been a long time coming to wait for these results. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe because I'm off to Cambridge soon and you can follow me there too. So see you later.